Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Today we will discuss plant root growth and rooting depth. The volume of water absorbed by plant depends largely on the growth of root system. Root depend root depend is the most important for a better plant growth and ultimately increased yield. It dictates the amount of water that could be explored by plant from different layers of soil. Soil water, of course, decides the depth of root penetration and their lateral and relative growth, and the same as for decide the depth of the root penetration, their lateral and relative growth, and the same as for shoots. Roots grow more toward the moist soil and flow the water when in direct they are in direct contact or close to it. With greater availability of water, roots grow increasingly with shoots. Roots provide the water absorbing surface, and soil serve as the reservoir of water. Under favorable conditions for the water absorbing and soil serve as the reservoir of water. Under the favorable condition for root growth, the depth of the rooting increase during the vegetative and flowering period. If there is no hard pan, rock, or other impediments to root penetration of the soil, as general rule, the hotter the climate or the longer the growing period, the deeper the root will be penetrate the soil. Thus, crops such as lettuce, asparagus, beans, which require 3 months to mature, do not penetrate the soil more than 30 to 70 centimeter. In the contrary, longer moisturing crops such as 6 months of maize, cotton, and local cultivar of sorghum, which mature in some 8 months, penetrates the soil as much as 2 meter depth. Therefore, availability of water in the effective root zone is very crucial for root development. The design the design water extraction depth of the crop is the, the soil depth from which the crop meets most of its water need. As general rule, given homogeneous soil, the greater part of root depend root development takes place in the upper layer of soil, with some 40% of the root growth occurring in the first quarter of the rooting zone, 30% from the second quarter, and 20% from the third, and more 10% from the last quarter. Thus, in order to obtain a fair estimate of the moisture status of the soil, it is necessary to make measurement of soil moisture at minimum of two different soil depths. You can see in this picture moisture use 40% total, 30%, 20% and 10% on the depth, effective root depth. 25%, 25, 25. This is 100%. A soil water extraction pattern in the soil, adequate soil moisture and without destructive layer in the root zone. Thanks for watching YouTube channel. Please share and subscribe our channel with your share with your friend and comment for your feedback. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.